Hey collective, and welcome to the reading for today. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading. We're just going to see what's going to come out, okay? I don't know what the message is. We're going to see what the Holy Spirit wants to tell us today. So let's see. Holy angels and Holy Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know today? What's going on in the collective? Thank you also, guys, for all of the likes, the comments, the support, okay? I read all the comments. You guys are always so nice. Thank you for that. And all the subscribes as well. Welcome to the new subscribers, okay? Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So let's see. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know for today's message? What's going on here? What's important? Let's see. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you have the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. So it looks like someone here is taking a victory lap. That's what I just heard, okay? You might have defended yourself here, okay, with the Seven of Wands. You might have stood up for yourself against someone that's either greedy or someone that was trying to make you an offer. You might have rejected something. So let's see, what is this here for the collective? Six of Wands, Holy Angels. Why is the Six of Wands here for the collective? What is this? Okay, we have the World, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Okay, guys, well, this looks nice for some of you. You might be receiving a message about some kind of Ten of Pentacles, okay? There could be a cycle that's closing here. Some big lessons that were learned. So for some of you, that victory lap might be that there's a message about some sort of abundance, okay? Or a lot might be coming your way. Something might be getting off the ground for you, okay? Or this is the direction you're heading in, okay? You're heading in the direction of success. Building something that lasts for generations, okay? It's going to bring you in a lot of wealth in the long run so that you will have something to like hand over to the next generations, okay? So what's the Six of Pentacles reverse? You have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So there might have been some confusion, okay? There might have been some confusion around you, but it looks like you thought about something, you contemplated something, and then you decided to leave it behind. It looks like you're coming out of some sort of fog, okay? Or something, a situation where you didn't really understand. You might have found some sort of answers, which is allowing you to maybe heal, okay? Process the information and then move on to a more peaceful state of mind. So what's the Seven of Wands? You have the Four of Wands, Lovers in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you had to stick up for your stability, okay? Or for everything that you've built. You might have had to defend yourself, okay? Maybe even from some sort of a partnership. But it looks like you're coming out of a state of anxiety, okay? You're coming out of fears, depression, or just worrying. You're standing up for something. And whatever you're standing up for, this is going to bring you in some sort of success, okay? You're definitely coming out of some sort of an illusion here. Okay. Let's see, what is this World card? What is the cycle that's ending here? Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. You're freeing yourself. You freed yourself. It could even be some kind of like a mental entrapment, okay, or something that you were just stuck on. You might have conquered some sort of fears as well, or just stood up for something that you feel is right. I feel like someone learned a lesson here. Close out a cycle of like a worry. Three of Pentacles. Could have something to do with people that you work with, okay? A collaboration. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Death. So there's a King of Wands. So there's a King of Wands here that has gone through a major transformation, okay? My candle just made a noise. I don't know if you just heard that. It just like crackled. A King of Wands has gone through some sort of deep, deep transformation here. You learned a lesson about working together with others. Like I said, it could even be like coworkers or something like that. Some sort of a group collaboration. You stood up for something here though. And it has something to do with your mental processes, right? It has something to do with, you might have been stuck in a place of like uncertainty or anxiety or worrying. But more than that, I'm getting like this feeling of like someone being like pulled in different directions, okay? It could have something, if it is like a group collaboration, okay, like multiple people, like a group project or work. So you might have felt like you were letting yourself be pulled in different directions, right? You know, this is what this feeling is giving me. It's like when you're working with others and you have an opinion, but your opinion is like constantly being like undermined. So it leaves you feeling like you're being pulled in different directions because you're doing what other people tell you to do, but on the inside, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. So you close out a cycle here. You learned a lesson because whatever you did, you started standing up for yourself. And I feel like you started standing up for your own opinion. Okay. So if someone around you was trying to undermine you, or you felt like you had to like swallow your opinions or swallow your thoughts, something happened where you started to, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is like a big change in your entire personality or if this is just a moment. There could have just been like one striking moment where you just kind of, you know, went at it and said like, no, I'm standing up for my opinion this time. This is my opinion and I'm going to say it loud and clear. And when you did this, you got into this King of Wands energy, very like masculine, fiery, I'm going to stand my ground and you're going to listen to me when I talk energy. Very respectable. And then something transformed in your energy. It's kind of giving me like you demanded respect, okay? Someone here went through something where they demanded respect, okay? And this moment changed you. You went through a transformation when this happened. It can be like the transformation of like a core memory, right? Like, so like a core memory was formed when you finally stood up and demanded respect for your opinion. I'm also getting this feeling off of you that you got more into an energy of you like of this like you know, why the fuck am I sticking around for this? Okay, why am I listening to this? You grew more into a confident energy of you demanding the respect, but also having that confidence to leave behind what you feel like isn't giving you that respect, right? So if you were going through a situation where you felt like you were being pulled in different directions, trying to like maybe be like the middleman, it's not giving me people pleaser. I'm not getting people pleaser off your energy. I'm more getting someone who just kind of, you're just kind of like the silent nodder. It's like, if you say, like, let me just get an example. It's like I'm getting like a group project and you say, you know, I really think, like, I'm not getting off you the kind of person that wouldn't say something out loud. You do have the potential to say, or the personality that says out loud, like, hey, you know, I really think that we should mow the lawn on Tuesdays and Thursdays because of this, this, and this. You're not a people pleaser in that you just don't say anything and you like follow the crowd. You do say things, right? But in this group project collaboration, there was always like one or two other people that was like, no, I think that's, you know, I think we shouldn't do that Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think we should mow the lawn on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays because of this, this, and this. And then you would just kind of like, yeah, okay, I guess. You would do your work. You would then start mowing the lawn on Mondays, Wednesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays. But on the inside, you always had this like weird, stuck, heavy, weird energy of like, you know, why am I doing it Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays? This is fucking stupid. Why is nobody listening to me that Tuesdays and Thursdays would be so much better? But you're doing it, but it's like under this weird mental feeling of like, I actually don't really like this because I think my idea was better, but I let myself be undermined because, do you get what I'm saying? That's who I'm picking up on today. But there seems to be some moment here, something that happened here. Like, I feel like I might be talking to a masculine even, because I got the King of Cups, King of Wands here. Or this is just, I'm talking to a female that you like, maybe you stepped into your masculine energy for the first time, or you're like, or not for the first time, but in this situation, you acted out in like this masculine energy of I demand respect, okay, when I talk. There seems to have been some situation where you guys had the weekly meetup, right? And then it was like, okay, you guys, is everybody okay with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday mowing the lawn setup? And for the first time you were like, no, you know what? I think it's stupid. Okay. I really don't like the way that we're doing this. I don't know why we always like, there was something that happened here. I don't know. There was a moment where you were like, you know what? This is stupid. Why are we always doing this? Like, you exerted this energy for the first time. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it could have even been like, I don't feel like giving my energy to this because this is stupid. Okay? It doesn't even make sense. And then you got into this energy of, you're like, you know what? Calm down. Like, I'm not even, with these two cards, I'm not even getting like that you left the situation or the group behind. We'll have to see. I don't feel like you left the group or this project or the collaboration behind. I feel like you left behind like an old part, like an old part of yourself, or something that you did in the past, or a way that you handled situations in the past. Like, you had an internal transformation here where you stepped into your power and you said, I'm not gonna deal with this kind of, I'm not gonna undermine myself like this anymore in the future. And you decided to move more towards that peaceful feeling that you are looking for on the inside, which comes from standing up for yourself and your own voice, not letting yourself be constantly undermined by others, right? Very interesting energy for today, guys. Okay, let's see what this is. So what's this message here? Page of Wands. The Six of Wands. It's here twice. Yeah, I feel like you demanded that respect. And also that recognition, right? It's kind of giving me like, you know, or not even recognition by others. I feel like this is maybe how other people then saw you, because you're somebody that you actually know that you know that you have value and you bring a lot of value to the project, right? So you know that, you know, you are someone that is, you have like these leadership qualities within you. You are respectable. People know that you do a good job. You do bring a lot of value to the team, but I feel like you might have just taken a back seat for a while. Okay. But then for some reason you were like, why am I taking a back seat? I know what I'm worth. I know that I'm good. I know that, you know, I'm respectable. I'm a good leader here. Something like that. It's like you know your value, and you know that you are very you're someone that is respectable, so you like stepped into this role of like, I demand the respect. Okay? Something like that. Like, you're gonna treat me how I deserve to be treated here, or you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna have me around, then I want my opinions to be respected as well, or something like that. Seven of Swords in reverse. Why did that come out? Ten of Cups reverse. So it could have something to do with a family dynamic, okay? Could have something to do with your family, or someone you had a family with. Okay, why is that here? The Empress. So you might have stood your ground with someone in your family, okay? So I don't know if I'm talking to a female here, an Empress, or this is the person that you stood your ground to in this way. Strength in reverse. So this is somebody that you might have felt like undermined you, right? With the Strength in reverse. Maybe it's an Empress figure. So I don't know if this is like a wife, ex-wife, baby mama, mother figure, or this is you as the Empress, okay? Just take it how it resonates. But I feel like someone here felt like they were being undermined by another person here. Or because another person was kind of like always treating them like, oh, you little, like, pat on the head, okay? You and your opinions and your ideas, you know, like, but you know what? Just let the big kids, let the grown-ups handle the decisions, or something like that. So what's the Six of Pentacles reverse? The Star in reverse. The Magician. You felt like this person wasn't taking your dreams seriously, or they weren't giving you a fair chance at making your dreams come true. So this might be somebody that kind of like I said with this group collaboration thing, right? So if you're saying, well, I think we should do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they just kind of like, maybe even like laughed at your ideas, like, or didn't laugh at them, but it just didn't even take it really seriously, or something like that. Like, didn't even give you a fair chance. Three of Swords. So the fact that you were not receiving some sort of recognition or respect here, that's what was really worrying you and stressing you out more than anything. So it might have not been like, back to the example of you then doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday and thinking like, oh, this is stupid, my idea was better. What was also hurting you in the situation was the way that you were being talked to or treated. I feel like maybe that was bothering you even more than the actual tasks, okay? Let's just put it that way. The Six of Pentacles. Because you wanted some sort of fair give and take. Why are you showing me this? I mean, I'm getting a lot of like energy on the board of like kind of what the dynamic is, but why? I'm still missing like why is this so significant? The King of Wands in reverse. Temperance. Because you were someone that didn't take action on something in the past. Here's the King of Wands down there and their transformation into the upright. So you were a King of Wands yo, my candle just gave off black smoke and crackled again. So you were a King of Wands in the reverse in the past, or something happened here that changed the way that you assert yourself. You might have not asserted yourself in the past, or you didn't take over leadership in the past in a group. Okay. The Devil in reverse. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles reverse. Slow moving energy. You were very patient, okay? So maybe that's why you didn't take action on something in the past, or you didn't assert yourself, or didn't really show up as this leader, because you were like a very patient person. Kind of patient. But I don't know, I feel like you ran out of patience, or you had some sort of like I keep hearing touched by an angel. I don't know why I hear that, but with this Temperance and this, I hear like you were touched by an angel, okay? So maybe that's what changed. I don't know. You were a slow-moving energy, though. But something here has made you release some sort of feeling of safety, or maybe your patience and this like slow approach to things is what made you feel like safe, but maybe you realized you were playing it safe, okay? So someone here, you know, very patient, very kind of practical, the way you approach situations. You like to look at things very thoroughly and from all angles, and you consider, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, especially if we're talking about a group, because I'm getting like a group collaboration or a project or a work or something like that. The way you approach things is very logically, and I feel like you take everybody's opinion into account, right? And you take everybody's view into account. But I feel like that also kind of makes you play things very safe. And you didn't take action, you didn't stand up for yourself on something here, or you just didn't assert yourself. So what is it that the King of Wands here, this King of Wands energy, what is it that this person didn't assert themselves with? Ten of Swords. A betrayal. What do you mean? strength. Five of Swords. Whose betrayal is this? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Whose betrayal is this? The Fool. I mean, you do have King of Wands here. Now you have Fool. I don't know. Am I speaking to an Aries here? Page of Pentacles. Or you just took a leap of faith into some sort of an investment or a group or a financial matter. Whoever you are, you felt like you weren't, you should have showed more strength in a situation where it was about like with the Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, I'm getting more of like painful topics, okay? Because swords is like thoughts, right? It's your communication, words and thoughts. So it's giving me like uncomfortable, painful topics. It's like you might have run away from things that felt uncomfortable. Almost getting like a feeling of you feeling you didn't show the strength that you know that you have. It's like, because honestly, I feel like you are this King of Wands energy, whoever you are, okay? This is for someone out there. I have no idea who this message is for. This message, you have this King of Wands energy within you. You have this like very strong leadership energy. Because you are somebody that does speak out, right? So you are someone, like I said, in the group collaboration, you will say like, well, I think this and this and this. Well, I think this and this and this. I mean, that's not really people pleaser, because a people pleaser wouldn't say anything, right? If you were shy and kind of timid, you wouldn't say anything. You would just let other people lead. You're not a follower. You are a leader, but there was a situation here where you're kind of, I don't know, I feel like you're looking back and you're like, I didn't stand up enough. Like it's kind of like looking back at the past and thinking about a certain like situation or conversation, going like, right in that moment, I felt in my gut that I should have said something and I didn't, and I swallowed it, right? So it's like you're looking back at that conversation where you were like fighting with some, or discussing Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And in that conversation, you like felt it in your gut that it was like, why am I letting myself like, why did I say something? It's like, that's the feeling you're giving me. Because you played something safe here with this Knight of Coins and the Four of Coins in reverse. It's like you played something safe because you're somebody that's like very patient and very rational and very grounded and kind of a slow moving energy, right? So you took the back seat on something, but I feel like now you're looking back and realizing you should have never done that. Because these cards are like so contradictory, right? Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, and then the Strength card. This is what's kind of tripping me up. It's because it's like you're looking back on something, like either this is a moment where you felt like someone undermined you, okay? Where you felt like someone walked all over your opinion and didn't listen to you. And you felt like someone kind of like challenged your authority or your leadership or your qualities or your value in a project or something like that. It made you feel like someone kind of like elbow jerked you out or something. But since you're someone that's very slow moving and safe, you just kind of, maybe you just kind of settled. You're like, well, okay, we'll see how it goes, I guess. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, maybe this person will turn, maybe it is the better idea. Maybe it is the best thing to do. I feel like now you're looking back at it and you're like, man, that was not the right thing to do. And I was playing it safe. And there was like a feeling telling me to speak up and I didn't. And I was not the leader that I should have been, or something like that. Strength. It's like I should have showed more strength in this situation, because here you have strength in reverse. It's like there was a moment here with other people where you felt like you were weak. Yeah. Okay, so you had a transformation here. You definitely did, because that's what I got right here. Is that this King of Wands, because here you're showing up with the King of Wands in reverse, but something transformed here for you. You went through a transformation, and now you're standing more in this leadership energy of, I demand respect, but not in like a power hungry way. I'm getting more of a, like a, you know, this is who I am naturally, and this is who I know, this is who I know to be, but I was trapped in my head. There was a lot of worrying here, a lot of like feeling stuck, feeling kind of trapped in your head. But even though this is swords, I'm getting a lot of like intuitive energy. It's like your thoughts and your intuition were connected. But you know what this is? You know when your mind feels stuck? Because that's what I'm feeling. It's like when your intuition is telling you to do something, which is you saying something, standing up for yourself. That was your intuition. But you don't do it, and that is the mind. That is the mind. That is where you got stuck, in your mind. You got stuck in your thoughts. But your intuition was telling you something different, and that's where this feeling came in of something's not aligned. Like you felt like something wasn't aligned. That's what I feel strongly. You felt something wasn't aligned, but it's almost giving that feeling of like you couldn't even place where it was. Like you couldn't even tell where it was coming from. It was like, you know, because you're in your mind, because you're somebody that's in your mind, I feel. Especially with the Knight of Pentacles, you're someone, you know, very, very practical, grounded, very based in the material world. Like, you know, Pentacles is of the earth. So it's everything that I can see, everything that I can touch. Very practical, logical, slow moving energy. So you saw everything from this material standpoint and thoughts in your mind, how you were seeing things, interpreting things, right? But fire energy is the soul, because fire is energy, just like a fire from a flame, right? From my candle, that's energy. That's the soul. So there was something in your soul, because I feel like you might have fire in your chart. There was something in your soul that wasn't feeling aligned with your thoughts. Because I keep getting strongly this feeling of like being undermined or following a sense of like logical direction that just, I don't know, your intuition might have been fighting against it, or it kind of made you feel like, looking back, like maybe you thought in that moment you were doing the right thing, but I feel like you're looking back at something and thinking I could have been a better leader. But something is transforming now, because you're coming out of this stuck mind energy, like stuck in the mind, stuck in the thoughts, it's like thinking paralysis. Thinking paralysis because you felt like there was like a pot, like a lid on the pot. I don't know. Whoever this is for is going to know what that means. So let's see. What's the Seven of Cups? Judgment. Yeah, your judgment was confused. You were confused about what to think. You were confused about your own judgment, okay? This is, again, this like separation of the mind and intuition, okay? Because your judgment is your mental capacity to, it's like your discernment, okay? Judgment has a lot to do with discernment. It has a lot to do with using your logical mind to make decisions, okay? Using your better judgment to understand situations and people so that you can make rational decisions. So you're someone that is very rational and practical, Knight of Pentacles. Your judgment was confused though, Seven of Cups. You were confused about your judgment. You were like, well, what is right? What is wrong? What do I feel? What do I do? Like something. So why was the King of Wands so confused here about their own judgment? Because I just heard because they weren't listening to their intuition. Five of Pentacles. They felt lost. You felt lost. You felt lost. Maybe you felt like you didn't know the answers, okay? Maybe you just felt like you didn't know what the answer was. What the correct answer is. Or what to do. Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Maybe you also felt a little bit like burnt out, overworked, too much stress, too many different thoughts, too much to do. Too many different directions you were being pulled in. You were being pulled in all these different directions. Ten of Wands. So maybe your brain capacity wasn't even like in full gear because everything kind of felt like maybe a lot was going on around you at once, okay? Like this could even be things like work, home life, private life, social life. Like just a lot on your back. Why is the Page of Cups here though? Ten of Swords in reverse. Something about a child, maybe? Or a younger energy? Confusion about a younger energy? Yeah, my nose is itching a lot now. Nine of Wands. It definitely, whoever you are, I definitely feel off of you that you're someone that you see yourself as a protector. Especially with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands, it's like you do consider yourself someone that's a protector, right? Even with the Page of Cups, I mean, it doesn't have to be a person or a younger person per se, but maybe just the innocent, right? So the Page of Cups is somebody, or it's a younger energy that's very innocent because it's so like heartfelt, right? The Cups is emotion, it's your heart. So this is like a innocent heart, right? So you are giving me this energy of you being someone that is, you see yourself as being a protector of the innocent. Or that if you saw something happening to someone, you would always do the right thing, right? You would always stand up. Like you're the kind of person that if you saw someone in the street, like in a fight, you would go between that. You could never watch somebody get hurt. Why is this causing confusion for you? Your judgment about being a protector. Why is that causing confusion for the King of Wands? Because of information. Because of something that you're seeing, something that you saw, some sort of information about a Queen of Pentacles. So information about a Queen of Pentacles or something that you saw about a Queen of Pentacles has left you feeling confused about your better judgment. The Empress, about an Empress, about this Empress figure up here, or because of a mother figure. Chariot, Cancer energy. Or your movement forward, the way that you move forward, your determination. Your determination. 10 of Cups, and with family. So you feel like you had some sort of you were confused about your judgment with family, what family was concerned, because of some sort of information that you saw or some sort of information that you found out. Yeah, 7 of Cups again, you were confused. So you were confused about your judgment. Why is this significant? 7 of Swords, because of somebody's deceit and deception. Okay, you know what this is giving me? Let's go back to the Empress. Let's go back to this example again of mowing the lawn, this mowing the lawn company, okay? I'm just gonna keep using that because that's the energy that I can pick up on here and I can explain it the best, I think. It's like, whoever you are, King of Wands, you allowed yourself to be undermined and follow kind of the lead of someone else, right? Might even be like a family business because 10 of Cups keeps coming out here, so an Empress. So this might be like a family business, okay? Let's just put it that way. It has something to do with family and the innocent. So you might have not stood up for something that you felt in your gut, or you feel like you lacked some sort of leadership in a situation. Looking back at this, you might have now realized that the reason why somebody wanted Monday, Wednesday, Friday is because they were sending you out to the job on those days while they were like plundering the safe, okay? Like something like that. Or because they were stealing from the old, okay, mowing the lawn. So now, no, cut that. I got a different example. Because you're coming out as like a protector of the innocent, right? So you find out that the reason why they wanted Monday, Wednesday, Friday is because your boss was going to these specific old granny houses on those days and stealing from the grannies. But you're mowing the lawn for the grannies, thinking that you're doing something nice for the old ladies, right? You're helping them. Now you're realizing that your boss was like stealing from the old grannies the whole time. And that's why they wanted you to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because it helped in their little scheme or plot or something like that. Now you're looking back and going like, I knew we should have done Tuesday and Thursday. And I knew that there was something weird. And now you're like conflicted about your judgment because you thought you were doing something good for grannies the whole time, and you knew that your idea was better or something like that. And now you're conflicted because the whole time, you know, you see yourself as being a protector of the innocent, helping the innocent souls, okay? Or like, you know, grannies can be innocent. They don't have to be children, okay? And now you feel, there's something about you feeling like, this is this. This is this. 5 of Swords, Strength, 10 of Swords. It's like almost giving me the feeling like you feel betrayed, right? It's like you feel betrayed. I don't even feel like this 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords is the betrayal that happened to the grannies. I feel like this is what you feel, because you feel like you were betrayed. Because this whole time you're going to the grannies thinking that you are doing it to help the old little ladies that need help, right? And your bosses are like plundering their safes and stealing their jewelry. And you feel betrayed because you're like, well, that's not me. That's not what I stand for. I'm not somebody that steals from old ladies. I'm a protector of the innocent. How could my judgment have been so wrong? But I feel like, honestly, King of Wands, I feel like you're realizing that your judgment was never wrong. I feel like you felt something down here, but you ignored it. Was the King of Wands' intuition telling them something about this situation? Did they ignore their intuition? I just split on the sun on accident. So your intuition might have been telling you something all along, but that's what this King of Wands in reverse is like. You didn't do something. You didn't make a choice here. You didn't take over that leadership role because you didn't listen to that spark in your soul, the energy, the fire. You didn't listen to that side of you. You were too in the mind practical. And intuition is not found in the mind. Yo. 7 of Cups. The confusion. You not knowing what to think. Confused. Confusion. Illusion. Don't know what to think. Don't know what to do. Don't know which option is the best option. Looking at everything, but like, I don't know. I just don't know. This 7 of Cups is that feeling of like, I don't know, I'm confused, I don't know. Because it was your intuition, because there was a little subtle, there was one cup, it's the same one that came out with judgment, right? It's the same thing, you being confused with your judgment. There was one cup that was telling you what was, you know, that something was off, or it was like, but it's subtle. It wasn't telling you what to do, and it wasn't telling you exactly what was going on, but there was a feeling inside you that was saying, I don't know, I don't think this is the right thing. But you were ignoring that because there was all these other options, and there was all this, like there was just a lot of confusion here for you. You were very confused. So was the King of Wands ignoring their own intuition? 5 of Wands, you were fighting with yourself. You were very conflicted on the inside, and you were fighting your intuition, again with the Wands energy. So you were like fighting your own intuition, right? Like I've never seen, yeah, 9 of Swords. This was your mental state, okay? Yeah, the moon, man, I'm telling you. This is deep because this is like, goes like way into the subconscious, okay? Because the moon is subconscious emotions, very deep emotions, right? That can be like things that we don't even see. The moon is like the closet inside of our brain that we like pull out the memories and then stick them back in, and we never bring them up. So you were in a state of like mental entrapment. Something was like giving you a lot of anxiety, right? Because I've never seen this card like this, but I'm seeing this 5 of Wands as like the brain, the heart, the intuition, the emotion, and the thoughts, okay, whatever. So it's like all of these things were like fighting against each other inside of you. It's like your brain was fighting with your thoughts was fighting with your heart was fighting with your intuition. No, your brain was fighting with your intuition, excuse me. The brain is fighting with the intuition is fighting with the mind, the heart is fighting, like it's like that. Like something was just like I said, it's like pulling you in different directions, right? That's what I'm feeling. That's what I was feeling at the beginning too. It's like you were being pulled and like you were being pulled between mind and like what you feel, but then your feelings didn't make sense because your mind was thinking the feelings, like your mind was producing the emotions because they were coming from your thoughts. Right? So true raw feelings don't come from thoughts, okay? But something like that was going on here. So what is this 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords now? The information, again with the Page of Swords, there's some sort of information that you found out or something that you saw. So this might be that information, like I said, that your boss is stealing from the old sweet little grannies, right? That you're mowing the lawn from. So you found this out, High Priestess, your intuition. And then you went within. Stealing. You found out that your bosses were stealing from the little old grannies down the street, okay? And your intuition was like, I felt that kind of, but I didn't want to believe it. Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords, please. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and then you're like, I'm not working with you anymore. I'm out of here. See ya. Or this is the information you found out, is that somebody here is lazy and not hardworking at all, and somebody has not mastered their craft. Okay, so either this is you saying, I don't want to work with you anymore, or it's the fact that you found out that your bosses are not, you know, they don't do honest things for their money. Eight of Wands. And the Just and Justice. And the Sun. Yeah, okay. So I feel like when you found out the truth, you were like, I'm doing the right thing. I have to do the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. Because I feel like this is your energy anyways, right? That's what I was getting over here with this protector of the innocent here. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords reversed, and the Page of Cups. That's strongly like, I will defend the innocent, make sure nothing happens to anybody. And then you found out the truth, and then you're like, I need to do the right thing. I want to be in the upright and fair and just. But what is this? But there's still an element of you like thinking about something and then moving on to calmer mental. So how did that happen? That this King of Wands then moved on to more peaceful thoughts. Knight of Swords. Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You aligned your thoughts. Something happened with your alignment. Because look, this is what I'm getting here with like your mind and your intuition, okay? Something happened with these two that you started like pulling them together a little bit more. Your thoughts and your intuition you started pulling it together a little bit more. And I feel like you gained, because you have the Four of Swords here twice, you definitely retreated into your mind, into some sort of contemplation. You thought about something here, and then maybe even things started to click for you. Like you got a click moment, okay? But not even just, look, not even just with the fact that your bosses were stealing from the grannies and you had to move on and leave that behind. Not just that. I feel like you started also contemplating all of the interactions, right? And the feelings of that undermining. Of somebody like challenging your authority, or it's like kind of like looking back and going like, okay, now I get it. That's why they didn't want me to work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, and that's why when I said that one day I'm gonna drive out to that granny's house, they were like, no, don't come. They were probably stealing on that day. It's like that. That's what I'm getting. That you started like pulling together like because this is where the intuition comes in, right? So on that day, guys, these are just examples, but it's like, I'm trying to channel it for how it makes sense to you, right? Because this is just what I'm getting from spirit. I don't know. This is just what I'm getting. So channeling the energy. So on that day where you called your boss and you were like, I'm going to go to that granny's house because it fits better for me. And they were like, no, don't come today. Don't come today. Your intuition on that day was telling you like, why? That's weird. Why can't I go to that granny's house on this day? That's kind of weird. I mean, what's the deal? That's the intuition that was telling you something's off, right? But you ignored it because you're not aligned with your thoughts and intuition, right? So you just kind of maybe just played it off. You didn't say anything. You just kind of took the back seat. That's what's going on with you at this time. You're going back also and thinking about like all of the little weird things where your intuition was like telling you something's weird here, but you ignored it. There's an alignment going on with you right now. That's this transformation. That's this death and rebirth that you're going through right now. The death is the separation of your mind, your mental, and your intuition. There was like a separation there. So that's the rebirth that you're going through right now, is this alignment, or it's a realignment. There's a realignment going on right now with you after discovering something, okay? So let's see, what's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, Four of Cups reversed in the Hierophant. Yeah, you're looking back at old memories here. You're going back. And it's about you like holding, it's like the Four of Cups is about holding on to like past grudges, right? Holding on to past memories, feeling like you missed an opportunity because you're thinking about something from the past. In the reverse, it's like you're looking back at the past, but you're letting it go because you're starting to see things differently now. Because I feel like you want to defend your title, right? Justice in the Hierophant, there's something about you wanting to defend your title because the way you see yourself is somebody of high stature or of someone very respectable, like a leader. You see yourself as this, but you feel like with whatever you went through, it maybe it's giving you this energy of you saying like, I'm not going to stand for this. Seven of Wands, like I need to restore my own identity a little bit. Like I need to restore my own integrity. What was taken from me. Yeah, you had like this something like a light bulb went off on your brain. It's kind of what I feel. I don't know. Like there was a light bulb that went off in your brain about something here. But I feel strongly that you're like, this is not who I am. And honestly, I believe you. Like with all of my heart, I believe you when you say, this is not who I am. I'm not the kind of person that steals money from old, poor grannies, okay? Sorry, I don't know what your situation is, but that's just the energy, okay? I believe you with all my heart that you're not that person. And you're doing a lot of reflecting back on what happened, and the fact that you kind of got swept up with other people that you felt like were trustworthy. So you trusted this group, you trusted this boss or this family business, you trusted them. You could be very hurt about what you gave these people, right? You could be very hurt about the fact that you gave to them, or that you even maybe thought that they were also generous like you, right? You fell for some sort of an illusion here with the Magician. It's like you saw something in a different way because you were using your mind and your brain too much. The way you were looking at something. It's not always brain and mind and thinking, because your brain plays tricks on you. Your mind will play tricks on you. You're realigning your mind with your intuition, because your intuition was telling you something, but you didn't listen to it. That's what you're looking back at right now and going, I should have stood up even in those moments where my intuition was telling me to say something and I didn't. Even those moments, you're looking back and going, I should have said something in that moment. Like there's something here that made you feel you feel like you took the back seat too much. But now something is transforming here. Something is definitely clicking here, okay? Like this was the past, the energy. Now the energy that you're currently in is like, oh, hell nah. Like, get out of my fucking face. Like, you're like, I'm going to restore my integrity. I'm going to restore my dignity. I know who I am. I am this leader, okay? I am this respectable authority person. I know that I am a defender of the innocent. I know that I am someone that wants to help and do good. I'm a King of Wands Hierophant energy here, okay? Justice. This is somebody that is, this is a strong leader. This is a strong leader. Justice, Hierophant, and the King of Wands, very strong leader. Very just, very fair, but also someone that does make decisions and takes action, and somebody that doesn't let other people step on their toes, okay? Especially when it comes to doing the right thing. You're somebody that always does the right thing, and you're not gonna do, so you might feel like you were fooled, okay? Your judgment was fooled, but it was like, because I feel like you were manipulated almost by people that you thought you can trust. So that is the misalignment of the mind with the intuition. It's because that's where it happens the most with people you think you can trust. Those are the people that use that trust and they abuse it purposely because you trust them, right? And that's where that misalignment comes in the most, is because your brain is telling you you can trust them, and they're telling you with their words, you can trust me, I'm such a great person. And that's just mental. But like, there was something here. So somebody abused your trust. Somebody misused your trust. And I feel like you feel that it like almost betrayed who you are, okay? And you feel like these people abused who you are as a person, but also like took advantage of you. You feel betrayed. Like honestly, I feel with this 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, this is you, how you feel. How you feel. You feel this way about these people. Because this is not who you are, and I feel like you feel you were led down this road, and now it's like something's like kicking into gear. I don't know. You're going from like this Knight of Pentacles backseat driver to like hopping out of the car. You're like sprinting to the Ferrari. You're like, and it like turned up. Something like turned up all the way, and you're like, I just see somebody like with the helmet like jumping in the Ferrari. There's like dust and smoke like flying out. You're like black skew marks on the, something went light bulb odd and it was done. I just split it on the 8 of Wands. Yeah, that kind of fast. You were like, oh no, hell no. Get me out of here. This isn't me. This isn't me. But you're looking back at a lot of things and it's going click, 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 click about a relationship that you had and someone you trusted, and the fact that you didn't see something clearly and that you had slow energy. This is what you're seeing clearly. That you saw, that you were blinded from the truth, that your mind was in this state the whole time. You're like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm uncertain. I can't see anything. My brain has no clarity at all. And I'm moving extremely slow because I think I'm being practical. But in reality, you were just kind of like ignoring your intuition and avoiding the truth. So what's this Four of Wands? The King of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So these could be the people that you worked with. This could be the family business maybe, okay? A King of Pentacles and a King of Cups in reverse. Maybe this is your family business. I don't know, two masculine energies here. Or this is your group. I mean, it doesn't have to be a family business, okay? But it can be just like this collaboration here, okay? Or people that you know or something like that. People that you know personally, people that you work together with, co-workers. So It might be these two that you're looking at and going like, man, I knew it. Tower, yeah, shocking. You had a very, very shocking realization about these people here. Very shocking, very shocking. Whatever you found out about these two or about these people that you're working with, it like blew your mind. Yeah, exactly. It's like when you think that you're doing the right thing and helping grannies and then you realize they're stealing from them, right? It was like catastrophic moment, okay? Like something really hit you really hard and out of nowhere. I feel I'm not gonna say that out loud. Okay, what's the Lovers in reverse? 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, very unhappy. With the Lovers in reverse, you ended this relationship as well. Queen of Pentacles. You ended this relationship. Yeah, 2 of Cups, you ended this relationship here. Yeah, so you walked away from this partnership or from the partnership. What's the 9 of Swords reverse? Hanged Man, yeah, because you found something out. Hanged Man. Change in perspective, a realization, that moment that's like life or death, right? It's like, okay, if I don't cut myself loose from this devil here, pigeon just flew by right when I said that. You kind of saw the devil in the details and you were like, I need to cut myself loose from this right now. Right now. 5 of Wands reverse, you're like, I'm not dealing with this conflict. Like, get me out of here. Yeah, I feel like you didn't even want to fight about it. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This, what you did, ending this relationship to these people and walking away from this deception, this changed your Wheel of Fortune. This changed your destiny in the upright, which means that it changed for the better. This is what you were supposed to do. This was your destined path because this was a part of your transformation. And I feel like, because the very first thing that came out here is the World, right? And the 3 of the Pentacles. I feel like this has a lot to do with lessons about, you know, trust for you. Learning who to trust and who not to trust. And I feel like it also has a lot to do with your intuition. Like this was a huge lesson in who to work with, who to collaborate with, who to surround yourself with, what kind of people do you want to be around, okay? Yeah, and this changed everything here, Wheel of Fortune. This changed your whole destiny. And I feel like now you're coming out of some sort of a stuck mental here, Page of Pentacles, because of an investment, because of some sort of financial news. Yeah, you cut yourself loose, devil. You removed the devil from your life. You detached yourself from the devil in your life, and the devil has come out in reverse twice for you, okay? You removed the devil from your life. Now good fortune can come in for you. Okay, now good fortune is going to come in for you because you learned your lesson and you did the right thing. Wherever you are, you did the right thing. You removed the devil. You cut, what I just heard is you cut out the Cancer, okay? High Priestess and the 2 of Swords. The Cancer you've refused to look at for the longest time, you cut it out. And now, because you're listening to your intuition now. It has a lot to do with you listening to your intuition. When you feel like you can't see, when you feel like your eyes are bound, closed, and you don't know what to do, and you don't know what to think, and you don't know what you're looking at because it's dark and you're in the night and you feel like, you know, you're lost. It has something to do with you learning how to listen to your intuition, because your intuition will always tell you the truth. Yeah. All right, closing words here for this. Almost felt like a personal reading, guys. It felt very, very personal, this reading, okay? This is for someone very specific out there. And I feel like this was a confirmation for you that whatever you did the right thing, okay? You did the right thing. You went through a huge cycle here, but you're coming out of it now. And whatever you did, cutting these people out of your life, You did the right thing, and now the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright for you. The Queen of Wands, you took your power back. Or the Page of Wands in reverse. The Star in reverse. Bad news. Six of Cups. You're getting bad news about someone from your past. Four of Cups. Why are you showing me this for the end? Two of Cups. This is someone else you need to look at. Another relationship that you might have with someone. This could be a Queen of Wands. Star in reverse could be an Aquarius in the reverse. I don't know. A Queen of Wands. You're going to get bad news about this person from your past that you have a relationship with. The Empress and the Nine of Cups. Two of Wands. The Nine of Wands. This is somebody that you also need to be defensive towards. So is this a warning here? Death. Is this a warning here at the very end for this King of Wands here? Or who is this? Three of Wands and the Five of Cups. Or you're just upset about finding out what someone was planning. A group of people. The World, this is what ended the cycle for you, is when you found out what a group of people was doing, what they were planning. This is what made you be defensive here towards them. Something in the past, some sort of a bad message about a Queen of Wands. And a relationship. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why is that coming out in reverse now? Two of Swords. Yeah, when you refuse to see the truth about people, that's what brings in your bad fortune. Your denial, this is the lesson you're supposed to learn. Okay, I'm getting it now. This is the final, yeah, a bird just flew by. Okay, so this is the final advice here from Spirit here, King of Wands, wherever you are. When you're in this energy of denial, refusing to see the truth about people, okay, closing your eyes, turning a blind eye, not listening to your intuition, not having clarity, but not seeking the answers either, that's what brings in your bad fortune, okay? This energy right here. This denial, stalemate, I'm not going to do anything because I don't know how to make a decision and my brain is unclear because I'm not listening to my intuition. This is the bad karma, the bad fortune, the lesson you're not learning, okay? So you coming out of this energy is what's going to bring in your good fortune, okay? So you need to start looking at things clearly with your eyes. But not just with these eyes, with this one too, okay? With your third eye. You need to look at things for what they are instead of what you want them to be. You need to look at things for what your intuition tells you what it is instead of what you want to believe what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? It's like there's something here about you believing things based on what you want to believe rather than what truly is. So this is kind of like, you know, if somebody shows you their true face for the first time, then, you know, accept what you see and accept that that's who that person is. Because sometimes we want to tell ourselves, oh, that's not true. That's not, I mean, this person would never do something like that. They would never be like that. But if your intuition is saying something or there's a lot of hints pointing at that, then, you know, you get out of that self-delusion, because what you're doing to yourself is deluding yourself, okay? And it just turns into like a trap for yourself that you're setting yourself, right? A delusional self-delusion, right? And this is not what you're supposed to be learning in this lifetime. And this is it's gonna keep giving you the wrong results, okay? It's gonna keep bringing in situations for you where you go through the same thing with the same kind of person, because you're not learning that lesson, and you're not looking at the fact that you're deluding yourself from the truth, because you don't want to accept things for what they are, okay? And it's just going to keep bringing in this bad luck, bad fortune, bad karma for you, because you don't want to see the truth. And it's just going to, like, every situation you go through is just going to get more and more and more painful until you learn the lesson of seeing things the way that they are and for what they actually are, okay? Instead of trying to tell yourself it's something different, okay? All right, let's see who we're dealing with here, guys. Very specific reading. But I feel like someone out here is in the process of learning a really big lesson right now about trusting other people and also accepting things for what they are, okay? So let's see, Holy Angels, who is involved in this here? A psychopath, okay? So you might have not wanted to see or acknowledge that somebody is a psychopath here. IRS, police, and informant, okay? So maybe you are a leader of something here, okay? A leader, it comes out a leader. It says a religious leader, but I just said maybe you're a leader, and it literally comes out leader in Aries. King of Wands. So you could be a leader in authority, okay? Good for you for changing, okay? A girlfriend. You might have a girlfriend that's in November, born in November. A boss. You could be a boss figure here. Grandparent or parents could be involved. You could be a boss figure. We have an Aquarius that could be involved in this. A Capricorn. Someone's baby mama here. And we got September. Okay, somebody could be born in September. Something happened in September. Someone's husband could be a gang member here. You got a baby daddy that could be a Scorpio. A Pisces could be involved. June and July, something could have significantly happened during the summer months. August, an Earth Angel. Something could have happened in August here. June, July, August, something very significant about summer, okay? A Taurus could be involved, a judge, and February. Someone could be born in February, okay? All right, in October. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys, okay? Thanks for watching. I might do another collective read because this one is very specific. We'll see. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.